We're Black Rhino.
And you're watching
Wheelers Weekend. That was horrible.
Wheelers Weekend Jams, live and direct. Wheelers Weekend Jams here, live and direct, and I am sitting here in the burbs of Chicago, lovely Hickory Hills, and to the left of me would be upcoming band Black Rhino. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Steve Keys.
Q, bass.
Mike Piss, guitar.
Is this the guy? Mark, vocals.
Larry Derby, drums, percussion.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate this. Now, tell us a little story here. How did you guys all meet? How did you form? I know you guys have all been in past bands. So, how did you guys all meet and decide to form this band?
All right. So, it basically began with, it started with a concert where I jumped in. I probably shouldn't be explaining this right now. What was the... Sunset Empire was playing benefit for some friends that we lost in a boat accident.
No one,
and our friend Jeremy in particular, who was also in a band with them. And so Jeremy was in Sunset Empire with these guys, and I asked if I could play a song on bass. So then me and Mark started hanging out, and I showed him some music, and he laid, some vocals down immediately, and the rest is history.
Right on.
Yeah.
Cool. So I have to ask, where did you guys get the name Black Rhino?
Yeah, you know what? I could probably answer this one. I'm not a big Facebook guy per se, but one day scrolling through Facebook as I'm earning $1, my 9-to-5 job, I guess they call it corporate stealing, but noticed that the Black Rhino had become extinct, and the day of, I thought to myself, what a strong, beautiful animal that we'll never see again. And to me, it kind of spoke in volumes. We were struggling to find a name. We've tossed a lot of them around, and again, there was actually a vision in my mind of what a black rhino and how strong a black rhino is, and and I guess that's kind of where it came from. And absolutely where it came from, but we threw the idea around, and it kind of stuck. So there you have it.
Cool.
Yeah.
It was kind of comical too. It was comical at the same time, right?
Yeah,
You got a
absolutely.
laugh out of it.
Yeah, we can't get into that. It's a little dirty.
Marcus, you told me before, it does get a little dirty.
That'll be on the X-rated version.
So I heard you guys are going into the studio at the end of September. Are you guys going to make an album, just an EP, or
Just a short EP.
short EP?
Well, at the same time, instead of calling it a demo, or I like EP better, but maybe just it'll be a sampler from a record to come. You know what I mean? So we can give some music and then get people excited, and that'll be part of the record. Or we can do it as an EP, but that was sort of an idea.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Hey, sounds good to me.
So after this EP kind of comes out, are you guys have some shows in line already, or are you guys playing some shows before you go in the studio as well?
No shows coming up right now, but not until after the studio. What's the date on that one?
22nd.
October 22nd at
The Abbey.
Abbey Pub.
Okay. Abbey Pub.
Yeah.
Right on.
The very famous Abbey Pub from, what was it, like Save the Bar show?
Oh yeah, bar rescue.
Yeah, I know I need kind of like publicity is good publicity, but yeah, Abbey Pub is an enormous, amazing venue, and it'll be like chock full of lights, sounds, and great music. So we invite everybody down there.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, what other bands have you guys been in before this band is formed? I mean, obviously you guys have all been playing music for a while.
Q, you want to go ahead and start that one? I think this is Steve's fledgling band, right? Am I wrong, Steve?
I was in a couple bands prior, but yeah,
I shouldn't ask.
nothing big.
All right. Q?
I'll start, sure.
I was in a band called Mindsight probably, I don't know how long ago that was, 10 years ago maybe?
Yeah.
It's about 10 years ago. So that's pretty much how we all met, just through the scene. Back in the day, man, there was just so many bands and so many people out there that it's just great musicians. And we all met, and it was like, I don't think you played with a band that wasn't amazing, right?
All of us,
Back
man.
then, it was just, everyone was just awesome. But yeah, the band that I was in was Mindsight, and that's pretty much how I met all these guys, playing with Shades of Fiction. Mark was in a band called Duna Hill, and that's how I met all these dudes. So.
The music community is a small community, you know. So.
Chicago.
Yeah, Mike, talk about your.
Let me talk about your.
No, I don't, there's nothing to say. Red River. Red River.
Jupiter.
Just
Oh,
reunited
here's some
with
great stuff.
Relative Ash, which was where we met originally, right?
Yes.
You have anything to add to that, partner?
Yeah, Relative Ash, Sunset Empire is how. Well, I knew Larry from back in the day, and
Soul Pollution.
so he was in Soul Pollution, great band. But last
Soul
band we were in was
Pollution's a
Sunset
classic.
Empire. Yeah, and I knew Q from Duna days, Duna Hill, and here we are with Black Rhino, another band.
Yeah.
The last band.
How many bands have we had?
I'm tired. Yeah, it's,
My old band opened up for you guys.
that's right.
Hill.
At
Harvard
JJ,
Harlem.
was it
What
JJ?
band?
Was it Bobby McGee's?
Bobby McGee.
Bobby
Lot
McGee's,
four,
yeah,
maybe?
Lot
Lot
four.
Yeah, that was with Twice Removed.
That's right.
Oh.
It was Lot
Give a
5.
shout
I
out to
was
Ben,
different. I thought
baby.
it was a different.
It was called the Lot 4, I think, when we played there. They've changed. Now it's
Shout out
Bobby
to
Bobby
McGee's.
McGee's,
but
yes,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah, which is great.
But yeah, man, here we are again. It's, another page. New head full of problems. You know, yeah, man. I'm gonna put it out there.
But this is a true original from all the
Yeah.
other ones, though.
This one, yeah, this is It's not, I mean, it's always cool when you're in a band, and you know you do what you do, so you're gonna bring your style to a band. But I always liked something that's not just like what you did before. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But we're all bringing our style to this music, and I think that's why it sounds like it does, and what you'll hear in a little bit live. So, yeah, man, I'm very happy with Black Rhino, and see a bright future.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, we have entered the digital age, and everything is download this, download that. You know, I personally love having the physical copy, whether it's a record, CD. You know, nowadays, just people don't even listen to full albums anymore. So I was just interested in what your guys take in. Personally, would you guys like more? Whoever wants to go first?
Who wants to go first?
Sure, I'll go. Yeah, I mean, I grew up with 8 tracks and all that with my parents' records, so it's like when I hear something, I want to hear the whole album. Kind of like, you know what I mean? Like you said, it is weird now because people listen to like one song and
They
then
see a video.
right,
That's
see a
it.
video and you know, oh, I heard this on the radio, and then that's all I think of, you know. And then I don't know, like I like a whole album. Like I'm the same way. I like to have something like you go out to a show, like back in the day, man, everyone was handing out CDs, and I take every single one of them. I'm listening to the whole fucking thing. You know, now people are looking at like, what the hell is this? Man, it's a fucking CD, man. You know. So yeah, I'm with you on that. I like to have something in my hand and do that.
Can I add something to it? You know, I guess as musicians, we could kind of entertain the thought of instant gratification as far as what we feel feasibly may be our best cut or more commercial cut. But when you're writing an album, to me the most important thing and what you have to realize is these guys toiled 12 to 14 songs to make an album be sensible. One song leads into another. Like, you know, for example, if you listen to a lot of deep Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd, I mean, these songs were written against each other, you know, to all make sense collectively. Now, I think that's kind of what's missing is for 99 cents, you can download one song, and believe me, 99 cents is better than what, you know, most bands, original bands at our level make. But in the end, you know, I think we all kind of have that organic kind of mindset to where we want our songs to kind of make sense together. You know, I mean, yeah, we're not going to shun or say no to anything that would, you know, be leaps and bounds better and, you know, commercially successful. Who would? But in the end, you know, you write a song or a gaggle of songs to, in the end, make sense together, like they did in the vinyl days. You know, so that's about it.
Man, for me, I think a lot of these kids these days are missing the importance and the value of when you used to go and buy that record from a store. If you had to take a fucking bus or a train or sneak out, I snuck out to buy Appetite for Destruction. I was 11 or 12. My mom would not let me go get it by myself. I ran to the bus stop and one guy got fucking whooped for it. Basically, hit the tape under my mattress because it had skulls on it. But they miss that. They can just go on a computer and do it. But opening, do you remember opening, even if it's CD, the smell of it, you get to read through the credits while you're rocking the record.
cassette tapes.
The the cassette tapes.
Unfolding
I got pissed when there wasn't lyrics in there.
Yeah.
I wanted to read along.
I mean, you miss it now. I mean, I miss that. You can still do it, but that was your only way to do it then, really. You know what I mean? And I think that's a huge part of it. You know what I'm saying? So we will be physically handing out stuff, and in the future have lyrics involved in it and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So
Actually, I was thinking we should press some vinyls, possibly.
I would love to do
I
that.
loved it.
We will be on vinyl. I'll put it as my song.
Oh, go ahead, man.
No, I have nothing.
You got nothing? I was just gonna touch on kind of what Larry was saying. Like when you write an album, you kind of, everything's like meant to go together, and especially with Black Rhino, each song each one of our songs is very unique on its own, but together it makes sense. So to just download one song would be like you're not getting the full aspect
You're missing
of
the
everything.
essence,
Yeah, because the songs they're really different, on their own, but together it's like it's a different experience. That's
Schizophrenic.
yeah, and that's why I don't know. I love this band. It's one of the best projects I've ever done. So it's cool.
I concur.
Yeah, I saw a recent interview with was it Noel Gallagher of Oasis, and he said that they were trying to pick out artwork for the album, and his daughter's like, "What's artwork?" Like she didn't understand, and he's like, "Well, we have covers, and that's what's scary. Kids don't."
That's exactly it.
Yeah. So, well, I have a interesting question, but it's completely random. But if you guys were stranded on an island for the rest of your life and you had one album to have, what album would that be?
Very favorite Pez.
Steve?
That's a tough one.
That's a good question.
I don't know.
The Chronic.
Some sort of Pink Floyd CD, I'd have to say. I don't know. I'd go with The Wall, maybe.
That's a good one.
Just one, huh?
Just one album.
It's raining, man.
Probably Culture Club. No. I'd probably have to go with the White Album, Beatles.
Wow.
Yep.
I'd probably have to go with that.
Great answer.
Runner up would probably be Deftones, Adrenaline. But I only get one. But I'd go with the Beatles.
Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life, baby.
There you go. Hall & Oates, greatest hits.
Yeah. I like that too.
Nice.
Yeah, I would go with Led Zeppelin's Physical Graffiti.
Ah.
Yeah, we're getting 2 for 1, but yeah, it's a very well-grounded album.
Yeah, runner up for me would be Wish You Were Here. Pink Floyd, for sure.
Floyd, baby.
Well, now, I mean, since this is Chicago, Cubs or Sox?
Sox.
Well, this guy right here, I think he's wearing on his
Socks all day.
I'm probably the oddball. I grew up on the Cubs.
I grew up on the Cubs too, but Sox.
Plead the fifth.
Actually, he was a Cubs fan
And Sox.
for a long time. Now he's a
I'm telling you, when
I
it was
just
in.
I figured they're both from Chicago, so fuck it.
Yeah, if the Cubs go to the playoffs, I'm rooting for them, man. I'll watch. You won't catch me in Cubs gear, but I'll watch the game.
I got family members that fist fight over shit.
Yep, same here.
Yeah, I know.
I think it was all up to high school because, like, before then, I liked the Cubs and Sox. I just rooted. I love baseball, but then when it came to high school, they're like, "No, you either be a Sox fan or Cubs fan."
I went to a
I think
Cubs
that
Sox.
is garbage.
Yeah.
I went to a Cubs Sox game and I brought both hats. I was drunk drinking.
See, I
And when the Sox were up,
More
my
enemies.
hat was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, boo, yeah. And the people in front of me got so mad, so then I fueled my fire even more. And so, yeah. I said, and I was yelling it out loud. I said, from 6th inning on, it's all Cubs, fuckers. And people
Hey,
got so mad.
Cubs, if they made it to the World Series and they won it, it would be World War III.
Oh, yeah.
It would be insane,
It's
like
gonna be
beyond.
I
They
made
would
the
need.
biggest party in
They
sports
deserve it.
history.
I hope they do.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
I'm a diehard Sox fan. I grew up 4 blocks away from Comiskey Park back in the day. So it was either be a Sox fan or get beat up on your way home from school every day. But no, absolutely. I hope the Cubs do it. I know the feeling in '05 that I had. The Sox did it, and I wish and hope for. And this is truth. This is the truth. I hope for every Cub fan it's been.
Yeah.
He's a good,
Really
good
good.
sports fan.
I can't wait to see the comments on this video.
You know,
You loser!
Yeah.
Waffle!
That was a well
Back to
thought.
the-
That was a well.
This is about music, ladies and
He's
gentlemen.
getting us
Music.
in trouble with
Sorry,
these
I'm
questions.
sorry. I had to.
Our outside credentials are at risk here.
You realize I'm gonna have to move.
remember Back to the Future?
Yeah.
Yep.
The
Cubs.
second one,
the second
2015.
2015.
They
It
won the
year.
World Series.
Yep.
It's the year, man. It's the
Okay,
year.
but it ain't.
It's the year.
You never know, man. They're headed for the playoffs,
It
bro.
could happen.
Can I add something real quick?
Yeah.
You know, we're here doing an interview for because of a band for music.
That's right.
But we all have significant others or family or friends that this gets in the way of a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And it causes problems. It does. But and
Wait,
things
we
have
talking about
been
music or Cub Sox?
not the Cubs Sox.
Okay.
Music.
But I could, I'm not speaking just for myself, but I want to say to my girl Mary Beth Mendoza that she stuck by me through all this. And the last couple months have been insane. You know what I mean? But she continues to stick by me. And I just want to say thank you.
Oh, that's sweet, man.
That is beautiful.
Right on, man. Well, hey, if there's anything else you guys want to say, where people could find you guys, website, all
Facebook.
that stuff.
Yeah, we're on Facebook. Black Rhino. I don't know the actual.
FB, tag them.
Yeah,
I don't
just
actually
tag
know the link.
and join the club and give us a like.
Yeah, we're working on some newer things, but we want to get this recording right first, and then
Yeah.
Reverb Nation and everything.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
expand.
Yeah, the
Cool.
big thing right now is the recording. Once we
Yep.
get the
We're
recording
focused, man. We're really focused.
But we are going to focus on artwork as well and all of
Yes.
that because we see this all as tying together. It's art. And to be able to be involved in a project, a musical project where you're recording, is more than just recording the music.
It's the motivation.
yeah.
It's everything around
It's the
it.
flavor, brother, yeah.
Everything you can create, whether it's visual, all of that stuff, I love it. So to me, it's all about collaborating with other artists, people that, somebody that can make album covers or do artwork. And we all have friends, actually. Yeah. So
Cool. Well, thanks, guys. Thank you so much for doing this interview.
Thank
And
you. Thanks for having us.
yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Wheelers Weekend Jams live and direct. And make sure to check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/WWJ. Thank you.
Fuck the man.
We can change.